degree and go into jobs that either don't require a degree or...
Try to get as close to the mic as you can. Is that okay? Thank you. It's okay. Yeah.
But anyways, I'm aware of the communication majors who only get a bachelor's degree, and if they're lucky, they're only able to get research assistant jobs in communication, or not even get a job that requires a degree at all. But would not those who continue on to get masters and doctorates...
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm joining page. We're going to be checking out Charlie King's ones. Your college degree could lead to Starbucks. Wow. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started.
What exactly do you mean by college is a scam?
Good question. I wrote a whole book about it. Largely the value proposition that you are being offered is not worth the time or the money that many of you are forking over. There's exceptions to that generally, but for example, the vast majority of students that graduate from four-year college, they'll end up getting a job if they get a job at all in a career or a job that doesn't require a college degree. So henceforth, asking the question, why do they go to college in the first place?
Okay, now what do you mean about jobs that don't require a college degree?
Like working at Starbucks as a barista.
Okay. So what exactly do you mean by the value proposition not being sufficient for the cost of going to college?
Yeah, so, I mean, going $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 into debt, that's a significant thing. And hopefully if you're going to do that, you're going to be able to prove and have some value for that reason. So, for example, there was a study that just came out in the last day, the 16 lowest paying job majors, and the vast majority of those are actually what kids study in college, right? Communications, liberal arts, things of that nature. And so the question is, why even go to college at all if you're just basically getting a credential that is worth less and less money in the marketplace? Now, if you study engineering, if you study finance, terrific, but the scam also is just beyond the financial value proposition. It's the ideological pollutants that are spread on college campuses and the, let's just say, some of the left-wing indoctrination that occurs here as well.
Okay, so moving aside from that red herring there, I myself am a communication major, and I am very well aware of the communication majors who just take a four-year degree and go into jobs that either don't require a degree or...
Try to get as close to the mic as you can. Is that okay? Thank you. It's okay. Yeah.
But anyways, I'm aware of the communication majors who only get a bachelor's degree, and if they're lucky, they're only able to get research assistant jobs in communication, or not even get a job that requires a degree at all. But would not those who continue on to get masters and doctorates in communication, who get who get $100,000 a year or $200,000 a year research jobs, would that not counteract the total economic, socioeconomic value of those who just go into college and then end up Starbucks baristas?
Potentially, yeah. I mean, also master's degrees are expensive, right? PhDs are expensive, so you're looking at least at $150,000 to $200,000 in debt, minimum, if you're going to do that. And if that's the path you want to take, so be it. But there are 11 million job openings in the country right now that pay $80,000 or more that don't require a college degree. 11 million job openings. And I don't think we're always telling our young people, you know, the next generation, that these jobs are available to you. It's an expectation that you go to four-year college, and in fact, you're treated and almost considered to be dumb if you don't go to four-year university. And I think that's a big mistake. And not to mention the vast majority, 41% of kids that enter college do not graduate. There's something deeply wrong with the system.
So from what you're telling me, though,
final point.
From what you're telling me, though, it sounds more like the problem lies not in college itself, but rather the individual paths that people choose who look at a situation, make the wrong decisions, don't stay in school as long as they need to in order to get the career that they want.
Or they drop out because they don't see the value. They drop out because they don't think it's worth their time. And again, half of this audience, after 10 years, if they get a job, they'll end up getting a job that didn't require them going to college in the first place. Half. That sounds like a scam. Why are they here in the first place? Why are they borrowing all this money and spending 4 years on a university just to go get a job that never would have required them to get the degree or the debt or the 4 years being spent on campus? Thanks for the time. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right.
Wow. How expensive the school fees have to be and have to take loan? Okay, I'm not that big on you have to graduate, you have to go to school. I'm just like, um, it's better for you to have a degree you don't need than need a degree you don't have. So I'm just like, go to school if you want, do any course, then just graduate, like just have it. Whether you use it or not, like you don't know what the future holds. But to go into debt to go to school, that can never be me. Like I literally rather work in Starbucks for some few years and save up some money and then start a business, then go to school and then live in debt. I know that you can pay the debt after, but I'm not big on borrowing. I'm not big on owing someone. Like it gives me heartache. So if I have to owe someone, I feel this burns in my heart. So like, nah, that can't be me. Especially when me as a person, I feel like school is overrated. Like I have a degree, definitely, yeah, I do, but like I feel school is overrated. Like what they teach in school, they just teach you to work for someone. They don't teach you to be your own boss. So like I feel it's overrated, and the salary that they pay after most times it doesn't worth the school fees you pay and the years you spend in school. So I kind of get Charlie's point on this, but if you want to go to school, do it, graduate, just have the certificate. Like especially when the debt is not much or when you have someone who is sponsoring you, that would be more beneficial in my own point of view. What do you think?
Actually, what the guy was doing saying that college, student in college was actually like a scam. I know what he said was actually discriminate some people from going to school. But actually, he shouldn't have said it in a way that they want this to make themselves. At least you love making. I understand the point he was making to think that you marry somebody borrowing money to come to school and the rest of that. Then what are you borrowing money for? After then you start paying back your debt to somebody.
But it's understandable because literally, I'm just thinking about people I know right now. Like at least 60% of them, they're not using that certificate. People that even graduated with first class, they're not using that certificate.
They'll be like, what am I using it for? I can't work for somebody.
Because you are going to work for people that don't pay you like how much when you are doing your own freelancing job and you're getting times 3 or times 5 of what they'll pay you in an office. Then you have to work longer for in an office.
I understand the point he was making. The point to be clear. It is left for them to understand what he was trying to say.
So guys, please let us know it's important reaction. Please mention to like, subscribe and share our videos. See you on the next one. Bye.